So once again, I was really shocked to read about Lou Reed's life. And as I say on this blog, it really reminds me of Franz Kafka's relationship with his dad. And also, I think it was when we were being told about the tabernacles and how they worked when we visited a synagogue. And I was shocked to hear, well, I sort of inwardly registered it. I wasn't yet shocked, but I was puzzled. I think I was 10 years of age or something. And the rabbi said about the 4 woods that you read about in Leviticus 23, verse 40, these 4 woods. And he just said to us, because we asked, well, what do the 4 woods mean? Why 4 woods? And he said, as if we should know it already. Well, it describes the 4 different types of peoples. And we were all going, what? Nationalities? What? Well, no, it's not. It's about the 4 main frequencies that are really the living beings, the 4 living faces, the 4 living beings that are mapped onto humanity. And they're mapped also onto the Gospels. We're lucky enough to have a Gospel writer written specifically according to each main big classification or frequency. But I was shocked when he said about, he gave different sort of, it's obviously what the Jewish people refer to as fruitful and knowledgeable or something. And then they get to the willow tree and they describe them more or less as useless. Unproductive, useless. When in reality, what they really are the curators of spirit. And spirit is the essential essence of life. But not to a secular person who is all outward, all shallow, all materialistic, lives from his 5 senses. Well, that's not true. I mean, there are secular people who are spiritual, obviously, but it just makes you so annoyed because here we have caught red-handed 2 examples of flesh beings who are brought up, and they're bringing up their own kids according to the stupid LORE of Jews and secular people in general, that there is no spirituality. There is nothing beyond our 5 senses, which Jews should be more clued up about because Proverbs is quite clear about that. But there again, you start beginning to think, well, who are these Jews? Are they Khazarians? They're European culture with Torah tagged onto them? Don't seem to know much about faith and spirituality. Henry Mackay said about his experience as a teenager, his first job in London, and he's working for a Jewish firm, and then suddenly someone collars him and says, it's not the goyim you need to worry about, it's the other type of Jew. Because the other type of Jew refers to the spiritual type of Jew as our weak brethren. You can hear them say it, can't you? You can hear them say it. So these are very serious things. And how much of homosexuality is to do with 4th quartiles, particularly the men, thrown together because they're the only people who will understand them. Our secular life, our pyramid life, effectively annihilates the 4th quartile role. Why? Because we expose the stupidity, the mathematical, also stupidity of the pyramid way of infrastructure. It is useless at the bottom. Commissions fade and fade and fade. And so they put all the mark quartile, who tend to be more practical, at the bottom. Do you know why they do that? because it just ekes out the reality that the pyramid just about works a few more levels if you pay them little enough. So they make out to all the second quartiles, the mark quartile, you're only practical. You are a lesser being. It's important that you don't think above your station. Well, okay, what about engineers in Germany then? They're on an equal level to a lawyer, a doctor, and what else? Really high paid. That's clearly a load of rubbish, isn't it? There is a genius in practicality as there is a genius in thinking. There is a genius in Matthew organizing, and there's a genius in curating and seeing, getting the over top view really early, which is the John role. I end.